do not have the peppers. The question is, do they regrow? Probably not. I do know where to
I
find them
noticed
now.
while we were eating that you have really good table manners, Nazamil.
Is that something you were taught on Lenegis?
Yes, I had to memorize everything. I'd get hit if I made a mistake.
Oh,
Alright, what's going on? Oh, cutscene.
Can I ask you something?
of course. Ask us anything.
What I am. It doesn't bother you at all?
What, the thing about your parents? I mean, sure, it was a little surprising, but we're not really ones to talk when it comes to being unusual.
He's right. We are a rather strange group, all things told.
Exactly. For example, I'm Danon. But I'm also part of a mage clan that can use astral arts.
Dohalim here is a Renan lord who prefers poetry over power.
So, is that why you were with the Blazing Sword? With Alphen? Because you were different from others?
I suppose I appreciate how he embraces our eclectic natures. But that is not the only reason. We all have our differences, big or small. The question is, how we look at those differences.
What about Alphen and Shion?
In terms of different, those two are in a class all of their own. They're especially unique. But in the end, we see each other as fellow human beings. And when it comes down to it, all our differences are insignificant compared to that.
In other words, the way we see it, you're really not that different from the rest of us, Nazamil. So I'm sure we can be friends.
Friends? Yeah.
Poodle. Oh,
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
do I fight him? I beat him.
You can tell it's tough just...
Oh, he's 85.
I hope I was wrong enough to regret it.
Dragon Swarm, bruh.
You're in pretty rough shape.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Oh god,
Me up in no time, though.
they just smacked the
So that's
crap
how it
out
is.
of me, man.
I guess when you're fighting together, you really rely on Shion, huh?
Yeah. I kinda let my guard down knowing you've all got my back. I've gotta get it together.
Here you go! Don't let up!
I'm not done! What's this? Shockwave slash!
Mega Ray!
Be still!
Sleep now!
It's over! Dance!
One at a time!
Take this!
Astral
Shockwave
energy!
slash! Tear him up! Come on, a roll now! Here I come! New escape! Stardust!
Radiant
Flame! Shockwave slash!
Now I'm real mad.
You pay for that! Shockwave slash!
Now
Thanks, Shion.
It's not the first time.
And I'm still grateful.
You know what? I'm gonna nuke the heck out of this man.
Rising Weapon! Stardust!
Hold up. Before I do anything. Let me do this. This. Son.
A whirling
Nah,
struggle!
thinking about it.
Winds of heaven! First force! Sealed! A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven! First force! Cyclone! You must handle
going well. What?
Try harder! Not a chance! Lightning thrust!
I can't hold on much longer.
Demon touch! Can't move!
Don't give waters of creation. Not my fight. Immortal droplet. Burning strike. Tidal wave. Hear me. I'm ready. A whirling struggle. Flame of fury. Burning winds of heaven. Burst forth. Mega ray. Cyclone. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven.
I dodged.
I'm all stopped up. That'll bring you down. I won't give up.
Oh. Okay. So.
Not done yet!
So what we're gonna do is not worry about him for right now. Come down over here. Jump down. Let me out.
You guys want to rest here?
Camp, yes.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow.
Shadow would need a coat.
Get some rest. I'll look after the fire.
A perfectly invigorating morning.
Your hair is sticking up in the back.
You don't do well in the mornings, do you?
You don't do well in the mornings. Ooh.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
That means I
Hey,
can also
I
backtrack.
think that might be what we're looking for.
I can backtrack real quick. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I only got... Be out of here.
What a rush!
Let me... Camp. Let me see if it will come back.
If you listen closely, you can hear the wind howl through the valley. The sound is somewhat different from before.
Maybe it isn't the sound that's changed, but the feelings of the listener?
I think that's it. I know my feelings have certainly changed.
Rinwell.
Nope. No cooking.
Another day of hard work.
Indeed, another day of hard work.
Hoodle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that, and he'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Too heavy to fly is crazy. Ooh, is it there? It is not, sad. That is, though.
I do believe that right there is what we've been searching for, yes?
make eye contact with it.
I want to see if I can get behind this guy. Ooh, yeah. Got some red
What's this thing?
lavender. Red lavender noise.
People lived here long ago.
What's wrong?
Having someone to share my thoughts with is strange.
Here it is. Dayfon was right.
This is a mausoleum?
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
And now they're here, since Dana and Rena fused together a year ago. Most of them are underground, but sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zeugles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
Let's go.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close to us, Nazamil.
Many issues to deal with.
Walking together like this, it's like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It's only been a year.
But after the battle with the Great Spirit, so many things have happened. A lot has changed.
Great Spirit. Is it true it's the collective will that manifests from all the astral energy within a world?
Yes. Rena's great spirit manifested a will of its own and engineered the conflict between Dana and Rena. Together, we fought it 1 year ago.
In the end, Alphen's power defeated the Great Spirit, allowing its astral energy to finally become one with Dana's. And now, with the Great Spirit no longer influencing the Renan people, our two cultures finally have a chance to unite as well.
So all of that is something that the Blazing Sword... that Alphen did? He's the reason the world is the way it is now?
I mean, he's the one who did it, but it's more like it's this way because it was always supposed to be. The problem is, instead of seeing this as a new world, both Danans and Renans think that Dana just absorbed Rena into itself.
I mean, that is what it looks like, so I get the confusion. Rena disappears, then there's all these Renan buildings popping up everywhere, the hollowing, and that sky.
It's a difficult situation. The Renans lost their home when Lenegis collapsed, and the Danans feel like they're being invaded by all the resulting refugees. Most Renans are currently living in Pelegion, but there are some who have traveled outside Ganath Haros to settle in other regions and Danan cities. In some cases, like in Niez, accepting them in has resulted in tensions. And then the mausoleums are a problem as well.
Guess the only thing that hasn't changed is the wandering Zeugles.
Even Zeugles aren't the same. They're more violent than before, probably due to the merging of the worlds.
As you can see, we still have a lot of issues to deal with, but we're trying to solve them as best we can.
I see.
We must solve the world's problems one at a time. Hopefully we can at least. Mausoleum of the Ruins. We know all these.
Well, it's kind of hard to walk when things are all slanted like this.
This whole section seems to be tilted. Though it's not clear if it's because of the planetary convergence or if it was damaged from the start.
I hope it's only this room. It'll be tough if it's like this the whole way.
True, it will be.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamil.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared. And here I thought that Zoogle in the outer mausoleum was pretty rare.
Pretty rare? What do you mean? Healing pebble. Hexbreaker. Adios. Orange gel, let's go.
In a sense, it is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology within these mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
True. Got a tree. Got a ladder. What's this? It's just that I can. Yeah. I don't mind the crystal.
I'm still not used to these Helganquil structures.
Helgan? Quill?
Yes, the true natives of the planet Rena. The ones who built all this.
Witch
That
dress.
equipment should come in handy.
That's funny. Alright, let's continue.
You know, Nazamil sure is fearless.
Now that you mention it, she is, isn't she? Maybe she's stronger than she looks.
Can I ask you something?
You don't have to ask that every time. What is it?
What kind of place is this mausoleum?
Well, it seems like it was originally supposed to help delay the collapse of Rena by controlling astral energy. But it's still operating, and that's not good.
Astral energy in this world is now composed of 6 elements, after Rena and Dana became one.
Just like it was supposed to be from the very beginning.
But before they merged, Dana had only 5 elements. Currently, the balance of energy is still shifting to achieve equilibrium. We believe these mausoleums are interfering with the flow of astral energy, preventing that balance. So we decided it's better to disable them.
So having 6 elements is normal?
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago, and they were divided. Rena got all the dark astral energy, and Dana got the light.
When I was small, my father told me that I have all 6 elements. So it was my duty to master them.
Huh?
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both Renan and Danon blood. In a way, you're a herald of a new era. Is something wrong?
No. For a moment, I was just worried you were going to say something like, "What a fascinating specimen." Sorry.
Ah, and here I thought I was getting better at reading the room.
Anyway, this new world of ours needs all 6 elements in proper balance. So we're shutting down the mausoleums to help that happen.
So 6 elements are part of a new era. I never thought of it like that before.
Renan and Danon, all 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
True.
It is certainly possible. Perhaps someday those of us with only 5 elements will be seen as the old generation.
True. Wanting to know more.
What a strange place. It's unlike any Renan or Danon structures I've seen before. Are they all like this?
We've seen a few of them, and I'd say they're mostly like this, yes.
Do you know a lot about architecture, Nazamil?
No. Was that an odd thing to ask?
Not at all. It just means you're perceptive.
You're alert and paying attention to your surroundings. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and being curious is how you learn things. Speaking of which, I'm very curious about you.
Because I'm different?
Because you're interesting. And I want to get to know you, Nazamil.
You do?
We all do. Personally, I look forward to hearing more of what you have to say.
I'll try to think of something.
Nice. Alright, let's continue onward. Assuming there's nothing in that room. Some money.
Guess I misread the landing.
You be misreading a lot of stuff.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must
Holy cloak.
really like
Wrong thing.
it. Alphen?
An astral flower, let's go. What?
Having everyone together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
This must be the divine revolution of Providence. Elemental cape.
feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
How do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
Question is, can I pull these guys away? No, I cannot. Enemy reinforcements.
A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. Burst by the power of water.
Shouldn't have messed with me!
You're mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you. You have your uses.
Be still!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Here I come!
So much for sitting this fight out.
Ready to confront that here.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Do it.
More Sukums?
Keep calm and take them down. We're in the home stretch, guys.
You've got one around us. Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Rob.
Me? Come on.
In an instant! Impact block!
Enemies incoming.
Here I come!
Then we'll take them down.
That's my cue.
Knocked up! Shut him down!
I can carve through. I'll finish you here and now. I'll stop its charge.
Thank you, Dora. Astral energy.
Say no more! Good going, Rinwell!
Nice, Alvin. The waters of creation. Not in your dreams. A chain between two rivers.
What a relief.
A wailing bestial warning.
You picked a wrong fight!
The waters of creation. Dance it out like
That's a dirty trick!
Hang on, I'll take care of it.
Thanks!
Don't get too close, okay? Short range is our area.
Oh, did I worry you? Sorry about that. But thanks. It's time to finish
Oh.
this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
Wasn't expecting that.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done.
Here I come!
Swallow dance!
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
A fool's errand.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Nazamil?
Oh, hello.
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait!
No, where'd she go?
Nazamil! Where are you?
A crest appears, then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
That would be a great hiding place if that was a treasure right there.
found some equipment.
Guard.
Let me take a look at it.
Let me take a look at it. Ah.
No choice. They got me flying. Here I come. Get it. Blazing flame. Luna Rondo. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
The enemy heals R2.
Don't you think you've seen enough of that power at this point?
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Stop being shy and just
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Was that too much?
Not at all.
What is this? Hey, you okay? I can still do this. Here I come. You picked the wrong fight. Now.
Dance to the wind! Air thrust! Light astral energy! Bring you down!
Swallow dance.
Well, off we go.
about Nazamiel's crest. Do you think it's...
Yeah. Looks similar to the Sovereign and Maiden crests.
The parentage alone wouldn't be enough to explain this. You don't think she's also...
Good question. Although, honestly, I feel like it would not surprise me one bit. Let's go on down. Oop, let me do that. Nothing over here, nothing over here.
A mask? No. A helmet?
Sometimes we find these in the mausoleums. We're not sure what they were used for, though.
It looks like the iron mask Alphen used to wear.
They're both remnants left by the Helganquil, so it isn't surprising.
Ooh.
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Nazamiel on the other side.
I hope she's safe.
I'm not going right there yet. Let's go. Upper surface. Finally, bro. What's going on over here?
Piece of cake!
Nice job, Law. Next time... Could you do it without all the yelling, though?
Astral flower, let's go.
Sure. Sorry.
See what's over here.
This door won't open.
If you can't open it, then I doubt Nazamiel went through.
Good point. Let's turn back.
Mysterious power.
Nasamil!
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Rena. They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
True.
I...
Careful! Something's coming!
Oh. This guy again.
Well, guess we aren't getting out of this one.
No one appreciates a rude awakening.
Don't you think this ruckus is way more of a nuisance? Graviton field!
Blazing flame! Mirage!
A chain between heaven and earth. Sight, a wailing fancy of lightning. By the power of divine savior. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. First force. Cyclone. Gotcha. Locked and ready. The waters of creation. Dance, immortal droplet.
Nice. Now I can keep at it.
I didn't heal you just so you can get hurt again.
I know.
The waters of creation. Outstanding form. Immortal droplet. I never miss. Rolling snap. Mega ray.
Armor won't save you!
Lightning. Sleep now. This will come in handy. Lightning.
Stay there, Nasamil.
Don't move. Stay put.
Oh.
Go get it. Show you what my art can do.
This one's mine!
Eagle fly. The waters of creation. Dance, immortal droplet. Searing flame. Sleep now. Amazing. Divine savior. Alpin, astral energy.
Say no more!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing fancy of lightning. Divine savior. I can do this all day. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. Burst forth.
Wings of heaven. Burst forth.
Eat dirt. In here. Back into the fray. Take this. By the power of water. Divine savior.
We're almost there. Let's finish this, everyone!
Right! Time to end this for good.
I've got your back.
Let's draw the curtain.
Ah, I didn't do that.
I'm going to need to hurry.
You paid for that!
To accomplish this.
Demon Fang! I'll incinerate them!
Resurrection.
Okay, here I go!
I'll bring you back from
Rising
this to
Wyvern!
this.
Rising Phoenix!
I still got some fight left in me.
Take this!
I'll bring
Flaming
you back
thrust!
from death. A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. Burst forth. In here. The waters of creation.
Demon Fang!
Dance immortal. They're not playing around. Tidal wave.
You picked the wrong fight!
One. I hope you're ready for this.
Now, let loose!
Eat this. I'll tear you apart. Swallow
Swallow blade!
Searing flame. Reload.
Dazzle!
Here, let me help.
Rip it! I'm on a roll now!
Here goes. Lightning. Ice Vision.
And it was nice while we were
No! Can't end here!
Don't give up. Do it. Kisara. Frozen. Hammer.
Frozen hammer.
It stopped. I think that should be the last of them.
Nasamil. Please don't run off again. That crest earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid?
I hate this. I hate everything about it. Because I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Danon. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside. I know that everyone hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone! I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
Awesome, Emil!
But that's...
The power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
True.
But
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child.
Oh, shoot.
If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
Let's go back. Nazamil.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Let's go rejoin the party.
Before we leave, let's finish what we came here to do.
what's that?
Sealing the door to this room.
It's a Haganquil.
There. That should do it.
What did you do?
We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disable the functions of the mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yup. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
I see.
We're all done here, so let's head back to Niez and report to Beifan.
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes, but it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
If I'm sealing the door, why is that door still unlocked?
By the way, Alphen, what happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
True.
It's at docks with Shion's.
Ah.
It stands out too much.
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less. Is it difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Danins and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary. They might say something to you again in ES, but we won't be staying long, so hang in there just for a little bit, okay?
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry.